What are you doing up, big dog? All right, so we're letting things chill. I am. We'll bump it up to speed 4. Go. We got that guy, so I just got to get troop numbers up. So we'll watch that. Levy size is why do you got to do that? I just saw something fly over there. And I already had, yesterday I had to get a big old goop of something off of this monitor. I don't know when he did it. I wasn't in here most of the day. What's up, big baby? My wife is pregnant again. Good, let's hope this one's a boy. We're gonna open up betting. Let me reset that. The betting is open. My wife is pregnant. Gain 5 prestige just for her getting pregnant. My marshal initiated a massive recruitment drive in Wessex. There we go. He's doing his job now. He's doing his job. Alfred, I am now known as the Just. Oh, I'm known as the Just. You don't agree, do you, big dog? I'm the Just Kinslayer. This is not, no, this is somebody else. This is my courtier had a baby. He had my niece, apparently. Okay. Oh, that's right, because I married off my sister. Loyal servants, such as I, surely deserve some recognition and rewards from time to time. It is widely known that you hold huge lands and many titles, and are considered generous as you are wise. So this is one of my vassals. He's like, hey, you, can I have some more land? Can you just give me some more land, please? Because, you know, you have 5 titles. So if you give him something, you're going to have to give him one of your pieces of land. So no, I never want to do this. Thankfully, our diplomacy is high enough, 10 or higher, that we get this little option down here, which means I can tell him no, and there's no negative effect. Otherwise, I'd have to do it in exchange for a favor. I could just say, of course, here you go for nothing, and he likes me a little more. Or I could say, greed does not become you, and he's going to like me by... Usually I'll go with this if I don't have this. -5 for 10 years is not bad. I can live with that. But yeah, we'll do the diplomatic way. It is good tradition to have some gossips around a pregnant woman. Yep, we already did this. We'll dispatch some maids for 10 bucks, get 10 piety, and my wife's health goes up, which will ensure a better pregnancy. We gotta do some mojo dance to make sure it's a boy this time, so I have an heir. There was a defensive pact against Autopod Olmos. It's been disbanded. And King Autopod Olmos of Hungary has decided to abandon nomadic life and settle down in Hungary with his followers. Alright, so he did a thing down here. Alright, he did a thing. Another daughter. Son of a biscuit. Alright, alright. Only 2 people went for girl, too. Almost everybody went for boy. We've had a second daughter. Uh-oh. So I cannot change my focus yet. I want to change my focus over to family for that fertility, because now I need to start popping out babies like mad, because we've had 2 girls. But I can't do it until 872. Again, if you think you should be able to do something, hover over the button that doesn't let you do it. What do you want? And it'll tell you when you can do it. So we got 2 more years until I can do this. Finger of St. John the Baptist. Discount prices for boxes of 10. A bishop brings to your attention that false relics are being sold at the market at great profits. They do, of course, generate a lot of commerce and taxes, but still it's rather immoral and blasphemous. Crack down on these criminals. Gain 10 piety, lose 12 gold. Temple vassal opinion will be plus 25. So we'll go ahead and do that. Alright, temple vassal opinion. What that means is, basically, these guys right here are going to have a higher opinion of me. So if I click on this guy likes me more. Well, no, not this guy. I threw that guy in prison. What are you doing? I can't do this with you. No. No. Why are you being a big baby? See, I was worried about this. We did 869. Yeah, I'm just trying to, we're doing this for a little bit. I'm going to try to teach as much as I can, Daniel, and then, oh, hang on a second. Get. You guys want to see something lovely? Here. Is that tasty or what? Is that tasty? Hang on a second. No, move. You big gross bastard. Now I gotta wash my hand. Where's my stinking stuff? Where's my disinfectant stuff? What'd you do with it? You probably ate it, didn't you? You probably ate it, so I can't use it. Alright, there it is. No, move! Get out of my way, man! Alright, there we go. Alright. We're good. You know, you gotta keep a bottle of the stuff around with him. No, go away. There's no reason for you to be bugging me. Yeah, we're gonna do this for a little bit and then we'll do a pagan one and we'll start pagan round. Just to show it, because depending on here right now, look, I didn't have to do it. I didn't have to do it because of where we started, right? We started here, I was able to kill my brother. But what we haven't done is, you know, the old fabricate system. Alright. So let's do that. We don't have a claim on this guy's land. So I can go to war with him for certain things, but I don't have a claim on his land. So I can do the border dispute. That's a little costly. That's kind of a last result for me. Because you lose piety, you spend a bunch of gold, and anybody who has land that's your religion is going to be like, oh, I don't like you. Alright? I can establish tributary or extort tribute. I don't do that very much. I want a direct claim on this county. Alright? So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go in here. I'm going to take my chancellor. He's not that great, so he may not do this, but we'll give it a try. We're going to click on fabricate claims and we're going to send him to that county. So now my chancellor goes there to try to fabricate a claim. What he does is he will give me a direct claim on that county for this ruler right here. So say I get it, don't use it. He dies, his son takes over, which we don't have yet. That claim is gone. It's only for him. It's a weak claim. Because there are different claim strengths. There's strong ones and weak ones. Strong ones can be passed down. Weak ones will not. 1v1 Fortnite Shen. If you're coming from... Oh no. Oh god, Shen with the Imperator. It's strong for him, but doesn't pass down. That's okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for that. It would be a strong claim. Good point. Yeah. In this case, fabricating is a strong claim, but yeah, it doesn't pass down. Fabricating claims do not pass down. But we'll get a claim. Now, depending on what happens, there's what we're probably going to get here if we get one. And I'm done. Now it's sit around and wait and see if we get lucky or not, right? Now, part of this is going to be because of this. Now, he could find out about it. He could find out that we're doing that, try to have my chancellor killed. Stuff like that can happen. You know, we might get the claim. If he does get me a claim, we're going to have to pay for it. All right? So we'll get a little thing that says, do we want to take the claim? Okay, we can spend so much gold for that claim. Now we have the claim. And then we can use that claim whenever we want. Now, if we had, say, a much better chancellor and we threw him over here, then perhaps we could get a claim on the whole duchy. Perhaps. It can happen. But most likely we're just going to get a claim on the county. All right. So there it's but you're going to want a much better chancellor than this if you want to claim on a duchy. 25 plus. No, you can do it with more than 25 or less than 25. You can get a claim on a duchy for I've done it with lower than 20. But the higher that number is, the better the chance. Yeah, the higher the number, in 25 plus doesn't guarantee it. No. Does not. Father! Calls Ozba, pulling my arm, pleading to play with her and her latest toy, completely oblivious to all the important work that I'm in the middle of. Sometimes this kid can really be insufferable. Okay, my daughter, she's bugging me. All right, Ozba, what is it? So if we do this, I can say not now, my child. She's not gonna like me. I'll get cruel. Now, if you want cruel, so here's the thing. This is the big thing about random events in this game. Just because it sounds like a negative, it may not be a negative, right? Maybe I have a character that I'm really wanting to push intrigue. And so I'm like, yeah, give me that intrigue. I get +1 intrigue if I get cruel. I'll lose 1 diplomacy. My combat skill goes up. Now my vassal opinion's gonna drop by -5. That's where it hurt me in this the most. But maybe I really want that cruel. I have a 20% chance of getting cruel if I take this. Maybe I really want it. Maybe I'm like, boom, let me just drive up intrigue as much as I can for this ruler. So you don't always rule things. The only thing I rule out, like arbitrary, never take arbitrary. You never want that. Arbitrary sucks. Yeah, good reminder, Shen. Yes, thank you guys. Yes. Claims, yeah. Alright, so hang on. Let me finish this. We're gonna take this. I neglect my responsibility to spend time with my daughter. She's gonna like, or I like her a lot more. She has 1 of 5 options will happen. Basically, she's gonna get a point. Alright. 20% chance for each of these, she gets a point. And the 30% chance I get the kind trait. So she got a point in Marshall.
Hey there, Beardo.
What's going on, Jade Stubbles? 30-second, yep. 30-second month. Thank you, Jade Stubbles, for the resub. Hope you're doing good, man. Yeah. Okay. That is an important part about these claims. Again, I don't do these claims that much either. There's that. So yeah, me forgetting this is no, that's why I forgot it. What a merry feast surrounded by my friends and loved ones. I feel the thirst coming on. Page, more wine. Uh-oh. Wait, this doesn't smell right. Oh, shit. Game over. Somebody poisoned me. No? No? I'm not dead. I didn't die. Wow. No, it was running. I just now paused it. It ran multiple days. No, I didn't die. It wasn't because it was paused. It was running. Wow. So I drank the poison wine and lived. I am invincible. Yeah, I think so, Stubbles. I think I'm invincible. That was interesting. Let me check something. Can we get a new spy master yet? This guy just does not like me. All right, we're gonna throw this guy in here. Part of the reason I have a horrible spy master, so we're gonna throw this guy in here. At least he's a little better. We had a decent spy. No, I guess we didn't. Gonna need a couple bullets to keep this man in. Anyways, the fabricate claim. No. Shen brought up a point as I reinforced it, and I forgot about it. I don't do this a ton. So yeah, I forgot about this part. If you fabricate a claim and you go to war for that claim, because you got to go to war to press the claim, right? If you go to war and press that claim and then you fail, that claim can be handed down to your heir. All right, because you pressed the claim. So it kind of legitimized the claim because you went to war for it. So now it can now it can be passed down through inheritance. Have you tried inviting a good spy master from? No, I haven't bought. I'm not worried about that, Shogun. I'm not trying to play the game to dominate or anything right now. Honestly, if I had to start over with a pagan run right now, that would have been fine. I think I've gone through a bunch of the basics. We've showed a lot. At this point, it's kind of, to me, at this point, it's kind of working your way through the game, right? Well, now, what do you want to do? My primary focus right now in this game is having a son. Or it is getting to 10 years as the petty king here and getting this switched over so my daughter can inherit. That's like the primary focus of my game. Don't die. Which I almost died. I did almost die. But since Shogun brought it up, yes, there is another way. There's another way. Some people will abuse the crap out of it. I showed you this earlier. You can invite noble to court, spend a little gold, invite a noble, invite a holy man. Those will give you guys that you can put in these council positions, right? Well, there's also this. You can go in here, just like I found my wife through here. I have my man setting. We'll go to men. So we have men, not in prison, not married, not a ruler, in diplo range, join court, so you can change all these, right? We're gonna go everywhere. So I want them to be able to join my court. So yes, I want them willing to join my court. What we're gonna look for is a guy with high intrigue. This is a way to bring in somebody. So if they're giving you a thumbs up, you can just invite that guy to your court. He'll come work for you. Now, none of these guys like me too much. You know, that whole kinslayer known murderer thing's kind of hurting me a little bit right now, right? But we're gonna go ahead and invite this guy to court. So I'll right click on him, invite to court. He says yes, and he will show up here in a minute. People are conspiring to kill me. Yes, I know. So we've now hired this guy, or we brought him into my court. So now he's available, right? Now he doesn't like me very much. If you hover over the number, you'll see all the reasons. Short reign, there's nothing I can do but rule longer. Foreigner, that's because he's from he's a Croatian. Envious, deceitful, because we have opposite traits. We don't work well together. And that whole kinslayer and known murderer thing's kind of a pain, right? Now I can get this up. I can send him a gift of 15 bucks. That'll give me 58 likes on Facebook. All right, boom. Now we're good, right? I could also give him an honorary title. So you just click on honorary title. Honorary titles can also be done through here, minor titles. These are all your honorary titles. Cupbearer, court tutor, that kind of thing. But I'll do it through here. I will give him an honorary title of High Almoner. All right. So his opinion will go up +5. He gets a monthly salary, and he gets a little bit of prestige out of it too.
No, I want my bacon. I gotta tell you something. Bacon is good for me.
Brew United, thank you for using the humble link, man. Gracias, muchacho. Thank you. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this guy as my spy master now. All right, because this guy's only 11, so we'll slap him in. We got him liking me enough that I'm comfortable, and that gave him. I put him on my council, so now that went up another 10. So he likes me at 52. I'm good with that. So this is the guy trying to kill me, my vassal. All right, so good. Here we go. This is the guy trying to kill me, Earl of Middlesex. That's this guy right here, this little bastard. And he's not ending his plot. So I can try to arrest him. I have a 71% chance. So I'm gonna hit that button, boom. Oh, he does not want to. Now, you notice I didn't do what I said I would do earlier, right? And I figured, because we'll see. Now, if I arrested him and he went into my prison, I could then revoke his title, right? Somebody asked about revoking titles earlier. That would be the best time because he wronged me, right? We had a rightful reason to imprison him. He was plotting against me. We had a reason. My other vassals would not have hated me if I revoked his title. Now he's rebelled. So if we win this war, he will then go to prison. Unless he dies in it. But if we win this war, he will go to my prison, and then I can revoke his title. Alright, call this up. Let's call up my troopy troops, get them together. He's got 979 in troops, that's fine. Well, this will be easy. He's already sieging over there. So, we're going to get this together. I am going to keep myself out of combat. It's not as bad as it used to be having your main guy in combat, and I'll do it a lot of times, but because I don't have an heir, I'm not going to take any risks. So I'm going to take him out of leading armies, all right? He will not be in any of my armies. Therefore, he will not have any of the in-combat events, because he's not there. All right, so now he's also taken out of that. So I don't really have a lot of commanders, which sucks. I wonder if I can get more commanders. Let me see. Whatever. This is fine. We have 2 commanders in there. Let's go smash his army. Their little baby army. Okay. So as far as combat, we clicked on here. We're not locked in yet. I can go back if I want, right? Now, if you have that rule set on, if you get halfway over there, you will see, you will get locked in and you can't stop or turn back. Now, hover over your guy. Now that he's walking there, hover over him. It'll say when you will arrive there. So, January 3rd. So, it's going to take us 4 days to get there. All right. Now, if you look at this, it shows we're going to go to combat when we get there. And we have a river crossing penalty. We have to cross that river. So, we will suffer a river crossing penalty, which means our attack is minus 10%, minus 10%, minus 15, depending on what it's for, right? There's also mountain penalties, hill penalties, straight penalties, that kind of thing. So you got to watch that stuff because that can impact combat. Our numbers are so great, it's not going to bother. That puts us at 11% war score. That shows up down here in the corner. Revoking a vassal's title gives them to your character. Yes. Yes, it does. All right, so we're going to siege his capital, his only county. We already beat his war. Now, war score... All right, there's that bumped up the war score to 43%. War score usually, to get to 100%, it usually takes a combination of battles against troops combined with sieging. All right, but now, depending on the type of war and stuff like that, if you siege like the target terrain, you get ticking war score. It'll start to go up for you. 1% every month or whatever it is. If you have a target and you don't siege it, then you might have ticking war score going against you, minus 1%. Sebert approaches you. My liege, I have a great idea for a monument, something to raise our cultural status and make the people notice what a great ruler you are. I would require some gold and your patience, and the work would take a year to complete. All right, so this guy wants 123 bucks to make a thing for me. Or I can say no, and he'll be disappointed. I'm gonna say no. I don't want to spend that money right now. We only have 434. I'm keeping it. All right. So we just finished sieging the second domain here. All right, so we've sieged that one. We've sieged that one. These ones have not. That's why my flag is there. So we're at 87% war score. My wife is pregnant again. Open the betting. Betting is open for the pregnant wife. Excellent. I get 5 prestige. So we're going to keep on sieging. We'll do one more, and then if that's not enough, I'll go smash his army again. All right, that was enough. That gave me 100% war score. So now I can force peace and force demands. He will lose 200 prestige. He will be imprisoned. I will gain 50 prestige. Boom. All right. Now, he's in my prison. All right. He's in my prison. I can revoke his title. And now you notice his opinion will still drop of me, but what do I care? He won't be a vassal anymore, right? And since he is considered a traitor because he rebelled, my vassals will not object. Now you got to remember, he has that. Okay, so this is weird. This is a little weird. The rule with this, so say this guy had like 4 counties, I wouldn't be able to revoke them all without penalty from my vassals. It kind of, to a certain extent, it gives you 1 revoke at each level that he has. Yeah, my domain limit did go up again. And that's because my ruler stewardship bonus went up. But we're gonna go ahead and take the county from him. All right, boom. And we're gonna go in and see if I can take the barony too. I can take the barony as well because the barony is a different level. So we're gonna take both of those from him. My vassals don't object. Now I have 2 more domains, right? So I got the barony and I got the second barony. So there's 2 castles, there's 2 baronies in this domain. I have them both. So now I own those, and that guy's no longer in any kind of power. Oh, and he's in my prison. All right. And since I don't like the guy, he was trying to get me killed. I am going to throw him in the oubliette. The oubliette will lower his health by -2, and his diplomacy drops. I could also torture and fun things like that, but nah. I'll send my troops down, and I just expanded my domain. So now, that's now up to 4392, because now I have more stuff in my domain. And we're gonna go ahead and build castle walls at this barony. That bumps up levy size, tax income, and fort level just a little bit, and it's cheap. And we'll go down here and do the same thing. Boom, boom. Let's see. They added in bouncy armies a while ago. How do I bet for illegitimate? There is no illegitimate. Sorry, Skink. Sorry, man. What was the question? When I fight a war and the enemy army keeps on retreating into my lands when I defeat them, is it an easier way to win than to chase them down again and again? Okay, so what happens is, and that's a rule you can set before you start a game. I do have Shattered Retreat on. Shattered Retreat means if you defeat an army gets defeated in battle, they go into Shattered Retreat. So they will retreat to a certain point. So if it's my army that gets defeated and they go into Shattered Retreat, I have no control over my army. Usually what they're going to do is they're going to go for their territory, depending on where they are in the map, right? If I'm Wessex and I have an army down here in Africa and they get defeated, they're going to Shattered Retreat probably somewhere. They're not going to go all the way back up here to my country. I'll put it that way. They'll Shattered Retreat somewhere else. Love the music in this game. Yeah, no, it's beautiful. What's going on, Nick? How you doing today? Now you can turn off Shattered Retreat. You can turn it off, so one, you don't have to chase them, and if you do that, then yeah, you can bounce back and forth. I can defeat them. They'll move over here. I could just chase them, and then I can fight them again right away. And then they'll go back over here, and then they'll go back over here. So what ends up happening is you bounce back and forth a bunch. You'll keep winning the fights.
I want my bacon. I gotta tell you something. Bacon is good for me.
Data analysis and machine learning. Oh God, somebody's gonna develop Skynet. We're all dead. Thanks, Humble Bundle. Thank you for using the Humble link. Can you have lower level penalties, lower level titles? As in, can I form a duchy? I don't have any duchies, so I can form a duchy, yes. If I wanted a duchy, I could form the duchy. Wait. I already have the duchy. Wait. Oh, that's right, because I'm a petty king, sorry. Could I form... Okay, so... I could form another duchy right now, yes. I could form the Duchy of Essex if I had one more county. The problem here is that there's that. Let me go with Kent. I could form the Duchy of Kent. Now, I don't control any of this land directly, but it's part of my realm, right? So I could form this duchy, keep the title for myself, and I have 2 duchy titles. You gotta keep in mind, even though it says I'm a king, I'm a petty king. So basically, I'm a fancy name for a duke. So now I can control both of those, and I would be okay because... Well, part of it would depend. Now, if I'm creating it new, it should have the same rules as my my other duchy. It should. I could be wrong on that, but it should. Now, we have primogeniture inheritance, so my heir would get both of those. But if we had Gavelkind and I did that, see, I wouldn't want to do that as Gavelkind. All right? You want one duchy as Gavelkind. Because if I had 2 sons... and 2 duchies, now one's going this way, one's going that way. Now, there's ways to fix Gavelkind. I mean, not fix it, but you can overcome Gavelkind. Once you get used to Gavelkind, like, here's what I would do. If we were Gavelkind right now, I would look and see, and I would probably focus on these counties. I would focus on these 2 counties the most, and then maybe one of these but I bet you my second son would probably get those. So I would focus on these two. These are my primary titles right now. The Duchy of Wessex. Therefore, these two counties are kind of my primary thing, right? So I would focus on building these up. Everything I build would be here.
I will need to watch the VOD so I can learn more about CK2. I am rubbish at the game and I don't understand most of it. Thank you for thinking about new players like myself, Mr. Cringer.
Nick, thank you for the tip, man. No, I'm having fun doing this. I am. May not be the most entertaining stream in the world, but you know, I'm having fun doing it. Yeah. And I don't think I'm sucking at it too bad. I'm doing okay at this. There's a lot to explain, so I'm trying to hit it in a decent order, but you know, we're gonna be jumping around a little bit. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Gavelkind. So I would focus on building up these, right? That way, when this guy dies and son number 1 inherits, and that's who I'm gonna play as, he's going to have these, while son number 2 is gonna say have this county, right? And now this stuff's not built up as much, which means now he does not have as many troops as I have because I've built up these. By building up these, I'm increasing my number of troops right here. All right, I build barracks right here right now, plus 40 infantry, heavy infantry, plus 15 pikemen. Let's do that. All right, so I build these up stronger. Don't build these ones up necessarily until I get rid of Gavelkind. And then when that Gavelkind split happens, I can now take that land from my brother fairly easy, right? Because I have a claim on it because my daddy had it. It is good tradition to have some gossips around a pregnant woman in order to keep her calm and distracted. Yep, she needs familiar faces. We'll have some family around her. Well, yeah, no, and then that's another way to ensure. Look, if you find yourself, okay, my daughter wants, my daughter's gonna get a point again. We just did that not long ago. Yeah, if you find yourself with multiple duchies, what I will do as Gavelkind is I will keep that duchy. Now I can make more duchies, but I'm not gonna do it until I can form a kingdom. Now, if something happens and you just end up with a second duchy, well then roll with it. All right, but see, to me, that right there is the fun of this game. I don't play because, oh, I want to hurry up and take as much of England as possible. And my whole goal is to form England and then Britannia and then, oh, I will dominate the world. No. And this is one reason why I don't mind Gavelkind, because one, I know how to work with the system, right? And then two, you get those little rivalries within the family going, and that's where it's fun. So don't hate Gavelkind just because you lose. Enjoy Gavelkind. Enjoy it. At least try to a little bit. It can be a pain in the ass at times. It can. But every secession law can be a pain in the butt. CPO Williams with a brand new sub. Thank you, Williams. Glad you enjoyed the channel. Welcome. Thank you, thank you. It's been quite some time since I regularly went out hunting or trained for combat. My body may no longer be what it used to be, but spending more time at home with my beautiful wife gives me all the happiness I need in life. I don't care. The only thing that matters to me is my family. So I'm gonna become Fatty McFatty Pants, which means my personal combat skill goes down 10. We're only at 18. Tribal opinion. We don't have any tribals under me, so that's not a big deal. That'll go down. What's gonna happen though is my fertility goes up plus 5%. General opinion goes up plus 3 for what, 14 years? I will. Oh wait, and my name will be. Oh, I get jovial patriarch. Yeah. Your caring and kind attitude might earn you the love of your relatives. Or I could say no and go on a hard diet, which is a pain in the butt to me. My health goes up a little bit, but I also lose martial diplomacy and stewardship points. I'm gonna go ahead and become a fat man. All right, I'm a fat man. All right, but now my wife told me if I don't stop eating soon, I will no longer even be able to stand, let alone accomplish anything of note. So she has a point. I will go on hard diet, or I will say it's none of her business Which now this matters. This matters because her opinion of me would go down by 15 for 5 years. What's her opinion of me right now? 30. Oh gosh, she's got cancer. All right, well, she may be dead soon anyways, as long as she stays alive until she has that baby. Because whether she likes you or not does impact on your chance of having a baby. All right, it does. All right, this is none of her business though. I'm gonna say none of your business because you got cancer. What's going on, Oscar? How you doing? A daughter again, a third daughter. Freaking. Come on, game, you're killing me here. All right. A third daughter. There you go. Girls win. So, how long are we into this? I place my fists on my side and smirk at my reflection. I'm looking quite impressive as of late. A strong and powerful king such as myself should look the part. I am the biggest man in Wessex, and I wouldn't want to have it any other way. I couldn't agree with myself more. I've gained the proud trait because I'm proud to be a fat man. Monthly prestige goes up plus 0.5. Daughters are good in Gavelkind? It depends on, well, I don't have Gavelkind right now. I have primogeniture. I have agnotic primogeniture, which means only boys. So what I'm gonna do at this point is I'm hoping to get to 10 years so I can switch it to agnotic cognatic. That way one of my daughters can inherit. Is there a way to change your wife? You can kill her. You can kill her. You can request a divorce from the Pope. So those are your main options. You can spy on her, maybe throw her in prison, and then try to kill her in there. New wife shopping. Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I'll be a little more relaxed. My sister had another kid. Alright, where's my troops at? Wait. Is this guy no longer coming after me? I don't think this guy's gonna come after me anymore. It's gone. This guy, the King Fortune the Tenacious of Navarra, would like to marry this little guy, Prince Aneko, to one of my courtiers. Okay. Sure. You enjoy that marriage. May have died. Yeah, I don't remember what he looked like. Nah, it's the same guy. He might have just changed his mind because I got bigger and stronger. Pope Alexander II has excommunicated me. I have been excommunicated. Well, that's just awesome.